colour, Floyd, a masculine name. Mix them together and you get Pink Floyd, an English rock band. And this is my first listen to the dark side of the moon. Speak to me, an anxiety-inducing soundscape. Well, for me at least. Okay, that's unnerving.
I've always been mad. I know I've been mad, like most of the time.
Nice. Tension is beautifully released for Breathe in the Air, and it didn't take me too long to love it. What's not to like? You have an awesome slider guitar, so atmospheric, lyrics that make me feel like a genius. Like, how good is this line?
All you touch and all you see is all your life will ever be.
What is happening? Performed on a synthesizer, the instrumental piece deals with the fear of flying, which according to Richard Wright would often bring the fear of death. Everything about this piece makes me feel anxious, and I'm guessing that was the intended feeling. It's creepy yet weirdly hypnotic at the same time. Next song, Time. You know how when you're young, wishing time would speed up so you can begin your life, and then BAM! Before you know it, a decade or two have passed and you're like, huh? When did that happen? That's what this song is about, but does it far more eloquently. This is so ominous sounding.
Taking away the moments that make up a dull day. And then one day you find 10 years have gone behind you. No one can miss the starting gun.
Wow, I really like this one. Like, come on, what is this masterpiece? This song stands on its own, but having it surrounded by contrasting, anxious tracks really helps enhance it, in my opinion. And man, I just can't get enough of these lyrics.
Every year is getting shorter, never seem to find the time.
The end lyrics are about wanting to be at home and rest, and I wonder if it means that despite an awareness of how fast time goes, the tiredness of daily life has most of us wanting to chill at home. Let me know your thoughts. That was so good. That is definitely a supermoon vibe. I just realized that this is going to make absolutely no sense to you. I think it's time for me to explain to you my little ranking system. I decided to go with the moon theme because I'm creative like that, so I can compare my initial thoughts versus a few more listens of the album at the end of the video. And just loving the transitions from song to song. My mind very much is like, oh, this feels like a musical in terms of, you know, the songs sequencing into each other. You guys recommend good stuff. This is good. As song titles go, this is my favourite of the album. The Great Gig in the Sky. Ooh. A beautiful piece about accepting our fate as humans, or the struggle to do so.
Why should I be afraid of dying? There's no reason for it. You gotta do something.
Who are these vocals? During the recording, the band recorded responses from staff at Abbey Studios, and one question was, are you afraid of dying? The response heard at the start of the video was that of the doorman, and other responses can be heard throughout the album, which I just found really interesting. Her voice is insane. I wonder what the choice behind not having lyrics, like singing on a vowel. I wonder what the decision behind that was. To save you the trouble, this song is in 7/4 time and sometimes changes to 4/4 time signature. For the life of me, I could not figure this out during my listen. I don't know this one. I like how all these sounds are crafted together to sound almost like a 1960s mob vibe. I enjoy how this song explores human greed for money, and I'm giving it a full moon ranking.
Yes, absolutely.
So I want to read to you what this song is about. The first verse is about going to war. The second verse is about civil liberties, racism, and colour prejudice. The last verse is about passing a tramp in the street and not helping. This song is so good. These lyrics are so simple, but like, get your heart. complete change of vibes. This is the first instrumental track that has a happy feeling to it, at least to me. The choice of pairing these synths is so well done. Brain damage. Uh-oh.
The lunatic is on the grass. Got to keep the lunas on the path. And if your head explodes, the dark propose to see you on the dark side of the moon.
From what I found, the lyrics were inspired by former band member Sid Barrett's mental instability. The specific line, "And if the band you're in starts playing different tunes," references times when during a concert Sid would play a different song to the other band members. But directly after this lyric we get this.
I'll see you on the dark side of the moon.
Basically saying I'll be there with you in those dark moments, and I found that to be really touching. This song just perfectly ends the album. It just has that encore feeling that makes you want to shriek at the end of it. And the track ends the way the album starts. You could almost say it's a full circle moment, like a moon. I'm just like, wow right now. Am I reading far too much into the lyric, but the sun is eclipsed by the moon? Am I interpreting that to mean that the good times will always be sort of overshadowed by the moon, by like the darker stuff? Am I so wrong in that? There's a lot to unpack here. I think I need to go and listen to this a couple more times. This is where we left off, and after a few more listens, these are my rankings. Speak to Me remains the same. Breathe remains a supermoon. Seriously, it's just such a good song, right? I really love this one. On the Run, again, remains the same. I feel more pulled to listen to the other tracks off the album than this one. And then Time stays the same. It's such a well done song. The Great Gig in the Sky, we're slightly bumping this up. We're giving it half-half, because there's something very spiritual feeling about this track, at least to me, and the more I listened to it, I just thought it deserved a bit more of a higher ranking. Money. Okay, don't hate me. I know it's a very popular Pink Floyd song, but it isn't as great as Breathe, for me at least, so I'm giving it half-half, because again, listening to this in the car just hits different, you know? Us and Them stays the same. What a beautiful song. Any Color You Like, we are bumping it up from fine to good. The track is just such a nice contrast to the other ones, and it's so joyous, and I really like that. And the last two remain the same. Okay, you all recommend me really good stuff, so please tell me what album you want me to listen to next, and until next time, bye.